Hey everyone, welcome back to another tutorial video on my channel. You guys, this tutorial was filmed May of last year. I've just been kind of keeping it in my side pocket for when I want to get a tutorial up but don't have one filmed. Anyway, this tutorial was actually inspired by this picture here that my husband took of my daughter and I loved like the peachy outfit that she was wearing in the combination of the purple pillow that she's sitting next to. I just thought these two colors paired so nicely together and wanted to do a nail design inspired by it. I also get asked often how I come up with my color combinations, and I get inspiration from all over. This is just one example of that, so let me show you how we did this nail design. First gel I'm going to take is Fusion's Rockstar, which is a really nice sparkly white. If you're looking for a good sparkle white to add to your collection, I definitely recommend this one. And I'm just going to put this one all over her ring finger here. Fusion's gels and glitter gels are a builder consistency, so they're a little bit thicker to work with. Plus, if they've been sitting for a little bit or they are the old UV formula, they are definitely a little bit harder to kind of move around on the nails. So one way to kind of get around this is to heat them up first. So you would take like a candle warmer and you would put a tile on top of it and then just rest your gel on that. And once it's heated up a little bit, it'll move a little bit easier. But that's why it's kind of hard for me to work with this a little bit on the nails, because it is a bit thicker. I'm going to take one of my favorite loose glitters ever from the nail team called Ice Crystals Glacier. And I'm just going to put this all over the white nail before I cure it. And I'm just dropping some of this glitter in there so that it'll look a little bit more sparkly once I get my gel layer down. If I had to pick my hands down favorite lilac purple ever, it would be Afternoon Siesta from Fusion. You guys know this if you keep up with my videos regularly. What I love about this product is that it is a nice medium lilac purple with a pearl finish, and it's got like really fine, like almost white glitters to it too. It is just so beautiful. I absolutely love using this purple, and I decided to put this all over her middle finger because I really wanted it to pop on the nail design. Because I love this color so much, I did decide to put it all over her thumbnails as well. The coral shade I decided to go with is Light Elegance's Buttercream in Confident Coral. So this came out last spring, I believe, and it was the perfect peachy coral color to complete this nail design. It matched the outfit that my daughter was wearing in that picture really nicely, and I thought it paired really nice with the tones of Afternoon Siesta. Now the buttercreams are designed to go on top of a finished file nail. You guys know that I prefer to embed my products, so when I work with the buttercreams, I do embed them. They're highly pigmented and require very little of it. So they don't add any strength to the nail when you are embedding it versus say using a color gel from Light Elegance or the Fusion color gels. They add a little bit of strength to the nails, so you have to compensate when you're using something like the buttercreams by adding a thicker layer of your gel to kind of make sure you have the strength in the proper apex. I did decide to do this all over her pinky nail as well as her pointer finger, so you can use the buttercreams embedded, which is really nice because some of the other like gel paints or paint on top products on the market you really shouldn't be using embedded because you could have a problem with your gels cracking, but the buttercreams you can use both ways. So when I do use buttercreams, I do prefer to embed them for the most part. One of the nice things about embedding my products is that I can go in with little accents such as this glitter that I'm going to put on the pinky and just do this kind of going up the side of her nail. This is one of my favorite ways to use like loose glitters and glitter gels. I just feel like it kind of completes the design when you do this on pinkies or thumbs. And I'm also going to add some of that loose glitter in there as well because when I embed this nail, those loose glitters are really going to pop. To embed my nails here, I'm just going to do a slip layer down first, then I'm going to go in with a little bit of a bigger bead and just encapsulate this entire nail. If you do the slip layer first, it kind of makes it so that your gel can move a little bit easier. And I know just from watching this video here that at the time of this tutorial, I was using my Fusion 5, which is quite a bit thicker. So doing the slip layer down first kind of tells your gel where you want it to go. stamping plate that I'm going to use is H29 because there's really nice lace images at the top of it, and I want to use them for this design because I thought it would look really nice to combine some lace ones. So I'm taking this kind of bigger one and I'm doing it off to the left hand side here, and I'm stamping it in a purple that I think will pair really nicely with the afternoon siesta on her middle finger. I thought that I was going to try and stamp like a peachy color on the purple as well, but after I stamped this, I found it just didn't match and I really didn't like it, so I decided to remove it with some of my acetone, which I find takes off stamping the best. But I am going to go in on her thumbnail and stamp a white lace because I thought it would pop really nicely and kind of tie in that white glitter gel a little bit. One of my favorite ways to use Swarovski crystals in combination with lace plates is to put the crystals kind of in the middle of the lace designs. I find this looks really nice, and I'm just using colors that kind of pair separately with it. So because it's a peach background, I'm going to use just clear crystals and make kind of a line with them. On her middle finger here, I'm just going to do a crystal cluster using some of these rose peach, I believe is the color. And I thought this one paired so nicely with the peachy coral type of color gel from the buttercreams that we used on her previous nails, and I love this color. This is just such a stunning Swarovski crystal color to pick up for spring and summer coming up here. It's hard to see on her ring finger, but I wanted to incorporate some of these purple Swarovski crystals in combination with the peach because it is a white background. And then on the thumb, I'm going to go in with SS7s and do some of that rose peach crystals in the center of the lace as well. My last step is to top gloss these nails, and just make sure when you're surrounding with Swarovski crystals that you're doing your best not to get top gloss on the Swarovski crystals, and you're using a brush to kind of surround them. This will keep them in as well as keep them from getting dull, because if you put top gloss on top of Swarovski crystals, they will 100% get dull. But thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. That is super old, but I still wanted to get it up for you guys. Comment below and let me know what sort of tutorials you want to see in the future here. Make sure you're following me on all my social media, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!